see, getting ready for the weekly net.
KI 678, KB 68. Hi, Sam.
There.
Good to hear you.
Oh. Oh, it's not giving me video.
Yeah, good to hear you. And
yeah,
we have the video going now on the Zoom meeting.
Kind of.
We can't play like that up here. This is serious business, this location.
I'm going to have to unplug my camera. Oh.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, there we go. Had to reset my camera.
Yeah, I thought you were going to be up at 6.
No, I normally start about 6:15
Okay.
for this. I don't know why I'm still not getting my video. Oh, there we go. I still don't see you though either.
No.
Okay.
Always got to pull the connection out and plug it back in again.
Yeah, that's what I had to do too. Must be Windows 10. I'll blame it on Microsoft.
There we are. Yeah, blame it on Windows.
It's not because some other program grabbed my camera first. Just more likely.
What's new?
Not much. How about you?
Nothing really. Just doing stuff around here. Just nothing out of the ordinary.
I got a couple jobs happen. It was pretty nice.
Oh, good.
But it's had little work this morning. So
Yeah.
it's not too bad. Yeah, it's been kind of quiet generally. I helped Hans the other day too.
Help who?
Hans.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah. With his computer.
Oh.
So the guys at what did you have? Roadrunner.com? They said that's going away, huh?
Earthlink.
Earthlink. I'm sorry. I always get those confused.
Yeah, the 17th. They had a agreement, I guess, with Time Warner. Earthlink, Roadrunner, maybe AOL. And so on the 17th, that was the end of the agreement. So no more Earthlink. So I just I waited a couple of days, and then this morning I erased everything.
Did you were you able to copy the messages? Was what I told you helpful? Because you can just copy and paste.
Oh yeah, I didn't have any trouble at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Outlook, you can just select as many as you want.
Yeah.
And just drag them into a different folder that's not in that account.
Yeah.
And it'll move all the messages.
Yeah. The part that took the longest was on the internet, different places where I wanted to change. So I would have to get in and change those. But
okay.
It went good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Well, January you'll get faster internet.
Saturday or what?
For January, we're getting we're paying 305 or whatever the new number is for the HOA.
Yeah.
And the increase, part of it anyway, has to do with this new agreement with Time Warner.
Yeah.
Or Spectrum. And the deal is actually pretty good. You're going to get your internet's going to be 200 down and 20 up. I think it is 10 up. 200 down, 10 megabits up. So you've got 25 down and 1 up right now or something. I think it's your lowest service.
Yeah.
So you're going to get a lot better service.
Yeah, well, that's good. Right now it's 20.
Yeah, it's up. The new service. Okay, maybe it's 20. Yeah, I don't remember exactly. We measured it. Remember?
Yeah.
And it's pretty bad, but it should be an improvement for sure. So now I got to decide whether I'm going to drop my FiOS, which I probably will, because it's 100 up and 100 down.
Yeah.
So if I get 200 down, and it's free.
So it's gonna be 200 down, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, 200 down. So you're going to get a
Wow.
lot more. 10 times the speed, download speed.
Gee whiz.
That's what
So
you
you
have
ran
now.
that test the other day, and it was 20. That's all I
Yeah.
had, 20 down.
Yeah.
Gee
So,
whiz.
and I'm gonna when we get it, I'll keep it for an extra month at least. I'll keep the FiOS, but after that, I'm just gonna cancel it
Yeah.
because I'll have to get a phone with Spectrum, and that's something you still have to pay for.
Yeah.
The telephone does not come with. They
Yeah.
only give you internet and TV, and the TV service is great too. You get
The
gold,
DVR.
their gold service, and I can't which movie channel I can't remember.
Is it platinum? We get platinum service?
No, they have the three services Spectrum has is bronze, silver, and gold.
Oh, okay.
And so you're going to get the gold, but you're also going to get, well, they say all three of them is what Jason told me, which just means gold.
Yeah.
And then you're also going to get Showtime, I think. Showtime?
Yeah.
So
But no HBO.
no, but I think HBO is part of gold, silver. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, maybe no. I don't know. HBO is kind of terrible anyway, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. You could just stay with your Amazon or your not Amazon. What do you do? Netflix?
Netflix?
Yeah.
DVDs.
Yeah. As far as movies, that's that's a good way to go.
What's that?
It's not a bad way to go. Just do the Netflix.
Yeah.
You do it with
Hey,
your
Randy.
TV now too, directly.
And then we watch. We've been watching movies on premium.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah. For not pay-per-view, it's free. I mean, if you're
You're-
a premium in Amazon.
Oh, okay. On your Amazon account.
Yeah.
Because you've got an
Yeah.
Amazon TV, it makes it really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put a Fire TV on mine, so I can do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have an Amazon account, it's definitely behooves you to do that because it's free. It's included in the.
Oh yeah, a lot of good movies on there.
Yeah, yeah,
If you can find them.
yeah. It is kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Are we talking about Prime?
Yeah, Prime.
Oh,
exactly,
Prime. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Prime. Yeah.
Precisely.
Prime Precisely?
Prime Video.
Well, I think I'm off tonight.
You're off?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we got everybody covered for calling the nets, I believe.
Well, they're at the EOC, so they're probably going to call everything from there.
Aha.
I heard
The
Sam
Manny?
earlier. Sam said that Mike's coming over there to do the net because Mike Mendoza is doing the 2-meter.
Yeah. And then Ron,
And then-
SOI.
Yeah, and then SOI is probably he could walk across the street to go to the EOC.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and Sam, well, I don't know. Sam was wanting to use his new 220 rig, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to.
well, I heard him in the EOC, so I don't know. At least I think that's what he said.
Well, he usually likes to hit the OC if he's
If
someone's
if
there.
it's going to be open, he wants to be there. Just watch out for black widows.
Really?
Spider web.
Places where nobody roams.
Yeah, or occasionally roams.
Yeah, exactly. Like that bathroom behind the RESC.
QSD.
Wow.
This is KK6BW. I'll be net control this evening for the SPARC 2-meter net. Anyone wishing an early chicken, please come now with your call.
Well, we know that he's
Mike's there. Oh,
at the helm.
yes, he is. It's ready to go.
He has the wheel.
Let me see if I got my mixer up, sound mixer, so I can mute the proper volume at the proper time. There we go. Gosh, I hope everything's flowing. Should be.
Well, I got on, so things must be working.
Is it streaming? Yeah, it says
So
it's
how are
streaming.
you doing today, Jeff?
Doing good, Randy.
Well, good deal.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh, I'm still kicking.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm eating a piece of banana nut bread here.
All right.
Yeah.
Actually, I just had a banana
Oh, did you?
Banana nut.
for my dinner.
For dinner.
Well, I had kind of a late lunch,
Hmm.
and I really wasn't that hungry, and so I had to take my medication, and I had to make sure I had food on my stomach. So I decided to go healthy.
Hmm.
It was either that or something that was probably not so good for me. So, which I generally cave to.
Yeah.
Not sure I had supper. I did have a late lunch. I will suffer.
It's the kite guy.
There's John.
John, my fellow civil service retiree.
Now we have Foursquare.
Hey, it's a good life, Jeff.
It is.
It is. I like the way you have yourself framed in your kite.
It looks like a cross behind your head or something.
I was gonna say, have you became, holy or?
We're hoping that you're not like what do they call that? Father Ron's not here when you need him.
Actually, I'm getting quite impressed with the qualities of a loop.
Oh,
And,
you still using it? Cool.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Loops are good.
Yes,
in tennis.
they do work, do they not?
They do.
yes, they do. The last couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks since I've had it, I've had contacts all across the country, all the way to the East Coast.
All right.
20 meters, that's all it's.
Yeah.
A current fed antenna.
Yeah, Ken, I helped him put up his. He bought a hex beam.
Yeah, hex beam. Those are nice. I kind of like those.
Well, it goes from 6 to 20.
And it's directional.
And, the one he bought was a very well made antenna. Engineer,
Yeah.
I mean, it was nice. I was very impressed.
Yeah, I'll bet.
He had a 20-meter beam up there, but it kept running into a palm tree, and so
He didn't want to cut the
well,
tree.
he measured and it would clear to rotate,
Yeah.
but up at top it bent over.
Oh,
And
jeez.
so then he was having trouble with it. So he needed something a little smaller. And Ken, once he gets something,
UW.
he ain't gonna let it
The
go.
SPARC 2-meter net will begin in approximately 5 minutes.
But it was a very, very well made. I was impressed. If I was to go DXing, that's probably the route I would take.
So is it kind of portable then?
Well, if you consider 22 feet portable.
Yeah. When you go DX, and I guess I think of portable.
You have a
It doesn't have to be.
It only weighs 20, 25 pounds or something.
No, that's not bad.
Really?
Yeah, so it's actually made to go on a push-up pole.
Well, that would be portable.
Yeah. If you wanted to take that thing down or apart every time.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it.
Yeah.
It's very easy to
It's just
assemble.
a lot of stuff.
It'd be a lot of work.
A lot of work.
And then
Well-
you'd want a rotator because it's directional. So
Yeah. Now, do you have to rotate it?
yeah, you
Oh,
really
okay.
need to.
I thought a hexabeam were one of those where you could electronically change the direction.
Oh yeah, I don't know. This one definitely has a front. It has radiator elements and reflector elements.
Okay. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
confusing it with a different antenna.
I had one of those electronic beams, three-way beam when on my CB radio. many
Oh,
years
okay.
ago.
Yeah.
Never did like it.
Didn't work real well.
Uh,
I don't know why. I thought they almost look like an omnidirectional antenna. That's why I thought it.
It
realize.
does. I was that one of the reasons I wanted to go out there and help them put it up. I wanted to see how it worked.
Yeah. I mean, when I see a picture of one, it's like kind of looks like just drooping elements and.
Yeah, it kind of looks like an
It's like a-
upside down umbrella. Or
Yeah,
a clothesline.
yeah, exactly. And that's what made me think it was something that didn't really turn.
No, it actually has each band has its own set of wires, and he has a radiating element and a reflector element on each band.
Okay. Okay.
So it's like I said, it's a pretty slick little antenna.
That's pretty neat.
And no tuning necessary on all the bands. I mean, it's all down to 1.1, 1.2.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Nice.
That's where we were fighting that coax thing.
Oh
that I
yeah,
was
yeah,
telling
yeah.
you about. And once we changed that out, I mean, didn't want to tune with a PAL Star tuner, and saying, well, this ain't right. But
We had the same coax issue, or kind of a similar coax issue with Jeff's antenna. They were trying to use the wrong coax. It's like, it wasn't this wire, it was this wire.
Oh, well, that
like,
happened.
I looked at it and I'm like, that's not the same cable. So you guys plugged in the wrong wire. That was funny. We were trying to tune it, just everything would change. We were looking at his old antenna.
Well, we were trying to figure out to make sure this was the right coax that was running into the shack.
That's what the problem we had was.
And he has a wad of coax that it's still a coffee can, and so you're trying to.
Does he have a hole in his wall or something?
Yeah, he has a conduit cut in, and
okay, a piece of conduit. Yeah, that's a good way to go.
But then he has a dozen coaxes
through
running
there.
through it or something, or at least a half a dozen.
Yeah, in a place like that, you got to make sure it's secure from critters crawling through.
Yeah, so he did a nice job. I mean, he had a piece of conduit, and then he filled it with foam, so that it insulated it, and nothing could get in and out.
That's the best way.
Well,
to go.
they'd have to do a lot of eating of foam, I guess.
Yeah. Usually the foam's enough. If not, you can stuff some other stuff on the ends.
Rat poison.
The only problem is you can't add more wires, so you got to make sure you get them all in there at the first time.
You'd have to poke through that.
Yeah, that would be no good.
Or if you need to replace one, it's kind of.
Yeah, that might be a bear. Not impossible. Doable.
Yeah, it's not impossible, but it's not. It wouldn't be a fun project.
No, it would be a pain in the. But oh, it's time.
Anyhow, it all turned out.
I'm gonna mute you guys because it's got to be time.
I'm thinking it might be.
I heard the alarm go
time.
off. My watch says 10 seconds past time.
Yeah.
Michael, are you on the right radio? There you go.
QST. Good evening, members of SPARC, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is Mike, KK6BW. I'll be working as net control this evening from the Banning alternate EOC. Although this is a directed net, any stations with emergency traffic may break in at any time. This is an amateur radio informational net for the San Gorgonio Pass cities and towns of Banning, Beaumont, and surrounding communities. For information on the times and frequencies of our weekly nets, please go to w6prc.org. Visitors are welcome and encouraged to check into the net after regular roll call. Now for announcements. Do we have any announcements?
KD6 said JZ.
Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, our general meeting is tomorrow. Tomorrow, Thursday, the 19th. 1 week early due to Thanksgiving. A little notice on the front of the website, and Jeff has sent out an email, and we're going to send out another one. Of course, it'll be a Zoom meeting. So, back to Net Control. KD6 at JZ.
Okay, thanks for that. Anybody else with announcements?
That means something?
Nothing heard.
Oh, this. Sorry.
Please stand by for the 2-meter roll call. If net control doesn't respond to a reply, a relay is appreciated.
I always do that. I never. Always.
This is KK6BUW coming to you from the alternate EOC. I will now begin the 2-meter net roll call. N6AGB, Joe.
Hi, Mike. Joe, N6AGB, Ukaipa.
Thanks for checking in, Joe. I'm next. I'll check myself in. AF6BWH, Dick.
Good evening, Mike in the net. This is Dick, KF6BWH. No traffic.
Thanks for checking in, Dick. Our favorite secretary, KB6CA, Jeff.
Mike, thanks for doing the net tonight. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6, Charlie Alpha.
You come in loud and clear. Thanks for checking in. How about LD2, W6EJM, Ed? Nothing heard from Ed. How about our Quizmaster, K6EMF, Gene in Beaumont?
Quizmaster.
Nothing heard from Ed or Gene. How about KN6EMT, Edie in East Hemet?
Good evening, Mike. This is KN6 EMT Edie in East Hemet. No traffic, back to net control.
Thanks for checking in, Edie. You're coming in loud and clear. Okay, the head chef from Solera, KK6 FYE. Joe, are you there? Be busy using his new pots and pans. How about Voice of the Past, W6 GRH, George?
Good evening, Mike, and to the rest of the net. This is George, W6 GRH.
Thanks for checking in, George. N6 HR, Ken. NJ6LN, Steve. Nothing heard from Ken or Steve. How about my good buddy, KE6MEE, Larry from the plantation? KD6 MLS, Dwight. Nothing heard from Larry or Dwight. And I'll check in Sammy sitting here next to me. Okay, how about Pete, KJ6NRR?
Hello, Mike. This is Pete, KJ6NRR. Checking in. Back to you.
Thanks for checking in, Pete. You sound good. WB6OUJ, Dave.
Well, happy hump to everybody. WB6OUJ out here saying howdy.
Hump day! It's Mike here. Okay, thanks, Dave. Sam's former backup, KF6POG.
This is KF6 Post Office Guy, and I have no traffic.
Thanks for checking in, John. Our favorite Padre, KA6QGR, Ron.
Crucifix.
Okay, how about the man from the center of Beaumont, K6RJA, Randy.
Well, this is Randy, K6RJA, and no traffic, back to net control.
Thanks for checking in, Randy. How about our new amateur extra, KM6RRS, Michael?
This is Michael, KM6RRS/AE. Thanks for running the net.
Thanks for checking in, Michael. KG6SOI, Ron. KM6SPY, Earl.
Kilo Mike 6 Sierra Papa Yankee Earl East Hemet. No traffic, back to you, Mike.
Thanks for checking in, Earl. How about WA6UIJ, Mike?
Evening, Mike. This is WA6UIJ checking in. Thank you for doing the net. And I'd like to offer a note of congratulations to Michael, KM6RRS, for congratulations, Michael. No further traffic, back to net control.
Thanks, Mike. How about DJ, KJ6UUS? How about our favorite Calamesa councilman, Ed,
KM6 UWI.
Evening, Mike, and the rest of the group. And I would also like to say congratulations to Michael, RRS. It's funny when you're there and you hear or see a familiar call sign. Back to you, Mike, KM6 UWI.
Hey, did you get successfully reelected?
No, not yet. They're still counting. I'm still 200 at the bottom, below the next one up. But that could change. We'll see how it goes. Brothers with Trump, and I could be falling with Trump. Back to you, Mike, KM6 UWI.
Okay, thanks, Ed. WA6 WFV, Tina. Our favorite antenna man, K6 WM, Flip.
Hey, good evening, Mike and the net. This is Flip, K6WM, and always checking on DX, and DX is looking pretty good right now. We're on the upstart of cycle 25, and communication seems to be pretty good. Working lots of DX. So anyway, no traffic. Back to you, Mike, K6 Whiskey Mike.
Thanks, Flip. Our man from North Cherry Valley, KI6 WOD, Scott. AD6 ZJZ, Dave.
Good evening, Mike, and hello to everybody on the group. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ. We will start the Zoom meeting at about 18:30 tomorrow, about a half an hour before the general meeting, so everybody can get on there and get their connection working and talk and all that stuff a little bit before the meeting. Anyway, back to net control, KD6ZJZ.
Thanks for checking in, Dave. This completes the 2-minute roll call. Are there any missed or late members wishing to check in? Give me your call sign.
KG6SOI, Mike. Sorry I'm late. Had the switch in the wrong place.
Wrong switch.
Okay, Ron, we got you.
Ron's going to do it from home.
DJ6UUS.
Whoa.
Okay, DJ, we got you.
There's a double there.
Any other Mr. Late members before I start calling visitors? Okay, let's go to W6OH, Mario.
Keep hearing it.
Good evening to the net. This is Mario, W608, Emmett, extra class since 1976. Back to net.
Wow.
Well, thanks for checking in, Mario. AI6 ADQ, Ed.
AI6 ADQ, Emmett. Good evening.
Thanks for checking in, Ed. Okay, the announcement we have is we'll have a Zoom meeting tomorrow night. He'll try to crank up the connections at 6:30 so you can play with it and get yourself set up. And the meeting will start 1900 hours. Anyway, do we have anybody out there with any further traffic?
I'm at K6WM.
Go ahead, Flip.
I was wondering, Dave, if you're around, what's on the agenda for tomorrow night as far as things to talk about and so forth? Any leaders or anything that sounds good? Go ahead.
My mic cable got twisted up somehow. DJ, are you on the line?
How to cook a turkey with the RF coming off an antenna.
That should be great. I can't miss that one, Mike.
I don't remember. A DJ should be the person you ask.
Just grab a leg and twist it to tune it. Maybe that's the way it works.
That's exactly what Sam said. Just turn the coax around it.
Anyway, Dave, are you around? KD6ZJZ, K6WM.
Can you hear me now? KD6ZJZ.
Can you give us a brief what's on the agenda for tomorrow night at the meeting?
No. Okay, I hear the idea. Hold on. No, I can't actually because DJ is the only one that knows. Or actually, he probably told me, but I forgot.
No problem. We'll wait till tomorrow night. I was just curious more than anything. Thank you much, guys. We're listening. K6 Whiskey Mike.
Somebody else is trying to get in, by the way.
San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the fourth Thursday of each month at Beaumont City Hall, Room 2. Except now, during the COVID, we're meeting via Zoom. So, like I said, get ready, and anytime after 6:30, you can get your computer arranged and get ready to tune into the meeting. All members are urged to check in each week for an update of club activities. Please check your emails and visit our website at w6prc.org. Thanks to all who checked in this evening. This is Mike, KK6BUW. Please stand by for the informal 440 simplex net on 447. No, I don't know. That's not it. 0.0. I don't know. Oh well, on SPARC 4. The 2-meter net is now closed at
446520.
1844 hours. Good evening, all. Wear your masks and wash your hands. And I'll see you for the informal 440 net. This is Mike, and I'll be out.
Comment?
Go ahead.
Yes, this is KM6RRS. I just wanted to thank everyone for the congratulatory comments. I appreciate that. KM6RRS, clear.
He's got a weak signal.
We may not talk a lot sometimes, but when good news happens, we spread it pretty quick. So we just want to let you know we appreciate you. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Okay, I got Zoom back up. Look who showed up.
N6HR.
Nope. That's right, he did check in.
N6HR, you calling W86UIJ?
We're calling Mike. I tried checking in 2 or 3 times, and I don't know if he couldn't hear me. I was doubling.
Because everybody kept doubling with him.
Trying to get checked in.
Everybody kept doubling. It was really amazing. Everybody quick keys. Everybody has a quick key. Nobody gives any time for people to.
Thanks for checking in, Ken. I got you loud and clear.
So
Whatever
annoying.
you're doing last time, your antenna was
Okay.
probably up from the wind out there.
You guys were doubling.
That's because Mike doesn't know how to use the radio. I'm going to say it right now.
Ken, W86UIJ, we have you checked in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was fun.
Yeah. It's still going on, by the way, I believe.
I just turned it down.
Okay, that's smart. I did too. Okay, I guess I'll switch it to SPARC 4 or 446520.
I don't know. I just have it on SPARC. I have it listed as SPARC 4.
Oh, good. Okay.
He did check in. This is Jeff, KB68.
I can't remember ever.
KB68, go ahead.
Yeah, Mike, this is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha. Yeah, DJ did check in.
He just isn't there right now.
DJ, are you out there?
And you thought you was going to get
Mike
a
wants to
cape
know
it,
what
huh?
the program
I
is.
thought he would come in and tell us what the program is, but if he's out there. So I suspect he disappeared.
Jeff, you have gone over to over to 440. I had a question.
I think it's a surprise.
That's in this month's QSD regarding field trip results.
What was that for? What was that? SPARC 4?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I heard him. My radio stinks.
I'll hit him.
Yeah, I didn't hear Ken either checking in except that last time.
I heard Ken.
Did it? The last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard him the last time, but I didn't hear him before that.
Oh, I heard doubling happening all the time.
Yeah, true.
So I don't know when he might have tried to check. There's DJ.
Hey, Megan.
With this voting thing, this guy that they had the voting machines in these different states, I don't know where this guy got his
Okay. So DJ, what's the program tomorrow?
Well, mobile radio installation and things like that.
Okay.
Should be a lot of talking from the club members. Asking people.
Talking about each other's rigs or whatever. Talking about our rigs.
Everyone will probably have their own take on how to do things.
Gotcha.
Get everyone talking.
That's a good program.
Well, maybe we should require masks then.
Yes.
Just so we can hide our ugly faces.
Oh, shoot.
If they're going to require masks at home, I'm going to rebel. I'm going to be a rebel.
You'll be a rebel.
I'm going to be a rebel. I would say no. Say no, thank you.
I was going to invite all you guys over for Thanksgiving, but the governor said no more than can't do that.
That's right.
You're the governor.
Not allowed. I guess I
He'll
could
go to his own though.
We could have kept the meeting on the 26th since Thanksgiving's been canceled.
Yes, and you're right, DJ. It didn't slow down the governor.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a bunch of hypocrites.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's a politician.
New York.
Laws are for thee, not for me.
New York's the worst because they have a $2,500 fine or jail time or something.
Yeah, but there's no bail, so there's no jail time. Just
Oh, that's true. That's true. You can just get out right away. No jail time. You'll just get the fine.
That's right.
I don't know. Maybe they treat you differently, compared to a rioter or something.
Oh, that's true, maybe.
Probably.
Although he gave himself a $25,000 raise, so I guess he probably has to fund it somehow.
Yeah, I read something about that.
Who's that?
The governor of New York.
Really? $25,000 raise?
A $25,000 raise. Yeah, he
My
declared.
God. Gee, for killing off thousands of seniors?
Well, that and making everybody flee the state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A thousand a day or something is leaving New York.
Can you imagine how much that's going to cost them in income tax and stuff?
Oh yeah.
State, all the
well,
state
they had
taxes.
to outdo California, you know.
Yeah, that's true. There's
And that's what
definitely a similar situation. A lot of people leaving here too.
In droves.
Especially the cities. A lot of people are moving out into the suburbs. So I've been told.
Good thing Texas is a big state. They got room for all of those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, except they're passing a law that anybody from California is not allowed to vote.
Oh, that's actually, I read about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Until they're dead.
I think I could give up my right to vote for the first year or whatever if I had to move to Texas.
Well, they are having a big influx, and they're finding that what people flee and they're voting for that destroy. You know, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I read a good column on that. It was these people, they're leaving for Nevada or Arizona, and because of the property taxes and the taxes. But the trouble is, they take their politics with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want to turn that state into what they fled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be better the next time, I guess.
There's a cute little blurb on the internet earlier today about New Hampshire. Said it used to be a conservative state. It was all red, but so many people from Massachusetts getting away from the high taxes there and the crazy politics, they moved up, but they brought their politics with them.
Yeah.
Live free or die.
Look what we did to Oregon.
Oh, Oregon's terrible. I know. Oregon's become a complete bastion of the left.
Yeah, the same thing happened. Everybody was fleeing California, and they went to Oregon.
Yeah, I know. People in Oregon were upset about it too. They hated people from California. I know. I have some friends that lived there for about 5 years, and they moved back to California. I have some other friends still live there.
Only trouble with Oregon, it's not big enough for all the people we want to send up there.
That's true.
That's a fact. Well, you know, truthfully, it would have just been better for us to divide this state in a couple of pieces, and it would have solved all those issues.
I got my fill of Oregon the first time I went there, and it was raining every single day. I think we had 3 hours of sunshine in 1 week of being in Corvallis, Oregon. It was horrible.
Well, you certainly have to. It's kind of like that one guy that was in Alaska from Kakatchikan or something. He said, "My home's in Kakatchikan, but I live in rubber boots."
Yeah. It seemed so gloomy. It was annoying. It was nice.
It is a different, even I went to visit my sister up north. She lives up by Lake Shasta.
Uh-huh.
And there were so many trees. It was so dark. And, it didn't get light till late because of the trees, was so thick.
Oh, yeah.
That it would take some getting used to.
Thick canopy.
You get real claustrophobic up there.
Wow, that's weird. Yeah, that would be weird. It almost be like a different universe.
When is the club meeting going to be in December? It's on the.
Oh, it's not actually scheduled because it's normally
right.
Normally our party. So we're going to have to schedule one.
Okay.
And so that's a good question, Jeff.
Great question, Jeff.
Now we have to figure it
I'm
out.
practicing to be a politician. Have you ever noticed how
I still haven't figured out what the program is, so.
I'll vote for you, Jeff.
Thanks.
Can we do a trivia net on December, DJ?
Be nice to do something like that. I thought, I was going back and forth of what we should do.
Yeah.
I even thought about saying, okay, maybe one Saturday putting out a fox and we go for a fox hunt, so that way
I like that idea in a way, but yeah.
No one had to have to be around anybody, but you find it and you just take a picture of it and.
If we do have a fox hunt, do we have to wear masks?
Yeah, that's why I say you do it individually.
You have to wear hot fox masks, Don.
How far? What are the rules? That would be hard.
Hey, good evening, guys. Good
okay.
Evening.
Good evening.
Well, how do you do, Flip?
Flip's here.
How you doing, Randy? Pretty good.
I'm still kicking.
Your feedback is with you.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's weird. It sounds like a high frequency feedback. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know why. Every time I've heard it before on your signal, it's just weird.
Let me check it out. Okay, let me check it out.
I'm not sure what that is. There, it went away.
Now it's back.
Yeah.
Let me check it out. I'll be back.
Okay.
Actually, John, we all got to get little dog suits on for the fox.
It's not a big deal. It's not like it's just a little annoying.
Okay, Dave, I just sent you a template for tomorrow night.
Oh, thank you. I'll send it over to DJ.
Yeah. Hey, I can send one to DJ.
Yeah, send it to DJ too.
Okay.
And then maybe I'll have him send it to me. How about that, DJ? You send it to me after you finish with it.
That'll work.
And then I'll try to fill it out, finish it up. That way we can do it in the proper order.
Works for me.
You have Word, right, DJ?
Yeah, Word, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, DJ, here you go. It's out there
You did that without even trying, Jeff.
Just become a master.
I guess.
Ooh, our radios.
Already? No, it's early.
QST.
It is early.
The informal SPARC 440 net will begin in approximately 5 minutes.
No, about 3 minutes. 20
Morning.
seconds. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. But who's counting?
Well, hey, Flip.
Flip is muted because he squeaks. But it's okay, Flip. We'll let you squeal. Most of the older people can't hear that high anyway. It's my headphones.
Sounds great to me.
It didn't bother me. It didn't bother me the other day when I was going through speakers. Through my headphones, I hear it really well. But that's okay. You can turn it on.
I'm one of those older folks that doesn't hear the high frequencies. I didn't hear a thing.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Hey, Dave, do you still hear it now?
Yeah, it's still there.
Still there?
Yeah.
What the heck's going on?
I don't know what it sounds like.
Like a tunnel?
Yeah, kind of like feedback.
Wow.
But only in really, really high frequency. 15K, something like that.
It might be the Borealis behind
16K,
you.
Maybe even higher. Although I don't think so, because my hearing's not that great.
Yeah, but I'm surprised I'm getting any feedback at all. That's what's crazy.
I could tell you exactly where it was if I had my
Yeah.
spectrum analyzer software that I used to have. I guess.
Huh. All right, let me mute myself. I'm gonna go make some more settings. I'll be back.
Okay. You're strong, by the way. You're very loud. I don't know if that.
Okay, maybe let me turn the mic
Maybe
down. Then.
maybe there's a gain issue.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Okay.
Be back.
I'll be back.
It might just be the Borealis behind you, Dave.
That could be. I should turn that off. It may be causing RFI.
Yeah.
That's true. Let me see. Let me change my profile picture. No, that's not what I want. How do you do that?
I don't know.
I don't know. You'll be able to do this. Stop video. Yeah. Must be a different button. I can't find yet. Here it is. Choose virtual background. Oh, let's go with Star Trek.
There you go. Now you're more like the captain.
Back to Star Trek. Whoa, it's almost time. Oh no, we got 45 seconds. According to my watch, which is quite accurate. Although it does not last the entire day. By 9 o'clock, it's usually pooped out. I'm still going. The watch is out. I may have to buy a new one just because the battery is kind of iffy.
Yeah, can you change the battery in it?
No, well, maybe. It would be a difficult thing. I have no idea how this thing comes apart.
Hey, Dave, are you still hearing this now?
Yeah, but it actually sounds a little different.
Oh, yeah? I'll be darned.
It's more, it's kind of pulsy now.
Kind of what?
Pulses.
Oh, really? Let me go check. I'll be back.
It may not be quite as loud either. I can't really tell.
Okay. I turned the mic gain down.
You're still really loud.
QST,
Okay.
QST,
All right, let me try it.
QST.
Okay.
This is Mike.
I'm going to mute you guys because
I'll be your net control this evening.
of the net.
Informal 440 net. The only announcement we have is our club meeting for November will be tomorrow night via Zoom at 7 o'clock. You can. Dave said he'd have everything set up at 6:30, so you can start adjusting your computer so you can enjoy the meeting. Anyway, I'm going to jump in and call everybody that checked into the 2-meter net. N6 AGB Joe. I'll check myself in. Mike, KK6BUW.
Is Joe there?
KF6BWH, Dick.
Negative.
How about our scribe, KB6CA, Jeff?
I like that. 440, Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6, Charlie Alpha.
He's barely
Check it
making
in,
it over
Jeff.
my squelch.
KN6EMT, Edie.
My 440 is terrible.
Nothing heard from Edie. W6GRH, George. Nothing heard from George.
There.
Go ahead.
George was in there.
Ah.
Okay, thanks, Randy. I couldn't hear him.
Okay, back deck control, K6RJA.
KN6EMT, Edie. Nothing heard. I'll check Sam in. KJ6NRR, Pete.
Hey, Mike, this is Pete, KJ6NRR, checking in. Back to you.
Thanks, Pete. WB6OUJ, Dave. Good to hear again from you, Dave. KF6POG, John. Well, I guess that's real interesting. K6RJA, Randy.
This is K6RJA with a little traffic. We are on a Zoom meeting as we speak. So if everybody wants to check their emails and click on, you can watch me play with a teddy bear. Back to net controls, K6RJA.
Thanks, Randy. KM6RRS, Michael. Thanks, Michael.
Can't reach my teddy bear.
AG6SOI, Ron.
Good evening, Mike and the net. This is Ron, KG6SOI with no traffic.
Thanks for checking in, Ron. How about KM6SPY, Earl?
Earl.
Nothing heard from Earl. WA6UIJ, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Again, thanks for doing the net this evening. This is Mike, WA6UIJ. No traffic, back to net control.
Okay, thanks for checking in, Mike. KJ6UUS, DJ.
This is DJ, KJ6UUS with no traffic.
Contact.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, DJ, this is Mike, WA6UIJ. DJ, did you submit the data to the ARRL? I had a question that they posted for the field day results regarding the number of entries. What does that actually mean?
I'm sorry, Mike, I don't understand your question.
Okay, in the this month's, December's QST, they gave the results of field day, and they had the point total, and then they had a column headed entries, and then we had 2. So I don't know, is that 2 beyond the club, or do you know what that number represents?
No, Mike, I haven't got my QST, so I don't know yet.
Okay, alrighty, not a problem. I got mine, I think, yesterday. Alrighty,
That's when I got mine too.
Okay, no further traffic, back to net control.
Okay, how about KM6UWI, Ed?
You'll be online.
Thanks for checking in. W6WM, Flip.
Flip's not going to be there.
About KD6ZJZ, Dave.
Yes, I'm here. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ. No traffic.
This concludes the informal 440 net. Is there any late or missed members that want to check in?
NJ6LN, and I tried to check in on 2 meters, got stepped on though.
That I believe.
Okay, we got you, Steve. Thanks for checking in.
Thank you for calling the net too, Mike.
We got any missed or late members for the 440 net? Okay, how about W6OH, Mario? You sounded good and clear, Mario. It's always good to know you didn't turn it the wrong way, but you sound nice and clear. KI6ADQ, Ed. KI6ADQ, Ed. No traffic. Okay, this concludes the informal 440 net. Those of you who have 220 capabilities, the 220 net will begin promptly at 7:15, and Sam will be taking care of you. Anyway, this is KK6BUW, and I'll be out.
Can't wait to get off this band. Oh, Zoom is back up. I can hear you guys again. Okay.
Hey, Jeff, do you copy me now?
Yeah, sound good.
Sounds good. I want to see what Dave says now.
I still hear it, but don't worry about it. It's because of these headphones. These headphones are really high fidelity.
Oh, okay.
We've been unmuted.
Most of these people are not going to hear it because their ears don't work that high.
Well, I've been adjusting to your ears, Dave, and that's
I'm telling you that it's there.
Okay, all right.
You know, if you want to listen to the video, the YouTube video will be up directly after this. So.
Okay.
I'll look at it. But I don't hear anything.
Okay.
It sounds good to me.
Wow.
Okay, that's two. Yeah, so maybe it is the headphones you got, Dave. That are really...
It could be. I mean, I heard it with the speakers, but it wasn't as noticeable.
I thought it might be the headphones, so I got out my little headset to plug it in, but I'm using a different computer, and there's no outlet.
Nowhere to plug it in?
That's a problem. That's a problem.
Yeah.
It's
DJ, what's on the agenda for tomorrow night? Anything hot?
He's working on that right now. Oh, he's muted. You're muted, DJ. There you go.
Yeah, well, it's going to be mobile radios and antennas.
We're going to talk about. You have a mobile rig there, Flip?
Oh yeah.
We're going to talk about our mobile setups. We're going to talk about like what we might bring to do a mobile whatever HF, right? I don't know. What are we talking about?
All of it.
All of it. So whatever you do mobile, we're going to talk about it.
5 minutes to go for the informal 220 net. Being conducted this evening from the alternate EOC in Betty. Your net controller this evening for this particular informal is Kilo 6 in the KF6 and ME. Sam.
LD3 is sounding good tonight.
5 for 1. First thing that we about this, so that's going on here.
I guess I'm not in the right frequency.
Flip, say something again.
Okay, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Brought over here tonight to test it out.
I'm hearing you clear as a bell. I don't hear any feedback.
For Mike, he was here by himself. I figured better come in and help him out. Anyway,
I could hear it.
Standing by. KS6 enemy.
Cool.
I don't know, Flip. Maybe your ears are so bad you won't hear it either. And I feel like I'm imagining it now.
That's entirely possible, and there's no doubt about it. But
no, it is high.
I'm not hearing anything.
Okay. Well, yeah. I don't know that you would hear it because you're on the wrong end.
Yeah.
So, listen on the video.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do it.
I switched over to headphones and I didn't hear anything. It's clear as crystal clear.
Okay, well, I've got Zoom. I'm just adjusting Zoom to what it should be, and then that's all I can do.
That's how I'm hearing you, so that's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It's kind of... It's weird. DJ doesn't hear it either, huh? Oh, DJ muted or something.
DJ's muted.
Try it again, DJ. You're not muted. You didn't hear any squeal?
From who was I hearing it from?
From Flip. Flip, talk.
Yeah, okay. DJ, what do you hear? You hear anything weird or squealing or any kind of stuff in the background?
No, your voice is a little bit pitchy. That's it.
Okay.
That's normal.
Even DJ doesn't hear it.
Hey,
I might not
Dave.
hear it at that frequency though. I have bad hearing.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
Doesn't count, that doesn't count. Yeah.
My hearing is way too good for my age. I don't know. The dog next door barks and it hurts my ears. It's that my hearing is too sensitive. It's weird.
Okay, guys, I'm out of here. I've got to go do some other stuff, but I just want to check in and say hi, and we'll see you tomorrow night for the meeting.
Thanks for showing up, Flip, and
okay.
Yeah, take care.
We'll chat with you later. Thanks.
Right. Bye.
Bye.
Hasta.
Hasta.
Oh, thank God that noise is gone.
Did Sam go home? Did Sam head home for the net, or is he doing it at the EOC?
I think he's still at the EOC. I think, but Sam's not doing the HF. It's Ron, and I think he's doing it from home.
No, I'm asking about the 220.
220, yeah. It should be here should be at the EOC.
I got a comment on net protocol, but I hate to bring it up because this is going to be recorded.
Yeah. You're talking about...
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Dave?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we ought to have December about. No, I'm just kidding. Talk about people learning how to operate properly. Anyway. Like remembering to say, when you don't hear them as well as when you do hear them.
Yes, it would be nice.
Stuff like that, and that's important. And also, just giving an inch. Don't quick key all the time. All these people are quicking. Ah, annoys the heck out of me. My pet peeve. Give it an extra couple seconds. Let somebody break in.
Well, I was talking about getting permission from net control before you launch into a.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah, that's true too. But Mike, that's Mike. He just does that all the time. Yeah. I know. Not only that, but he should just wait till after the net. He should say, "Let's talk after the net," instead of because otherwise they go on and on. It's like, taking up everybody's time.
Yeah.
If it's done after the net, then people can tune it out if they want to. So. That's the proper thing to do. Say, hey, I've got a question for you. Can we talk after the net? Okay, stick around after the net and we'll talk. That's the kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like I say, it's just whatever. If it was nice and quick, it's one thing. There we go. It's time. I'm going to mute you guys.
I will be serving as your net controller this evening.
Oh, I can't hear him.
For the SPARC Amateur Radio Club
Better.
of San Gorgonio Pass. I will work with those people that checked in on 2 meters, starting out with Joe, of course, and 6AGB out of Yucaipa.
Good evening, Joe in 6AGB Yucaipa.
Signal Joe, full scale, no problem there at all. And I'll get Mike checked in. He's the head controller this evening. And Dick doesn't do that. We move down to Jeff, and Jeff, he gets a listening call. Go ahead, Jeff. Saw you on the meter there, Jeff. Full scale, of course, as always. Let's see. Moving on further down the list, we'll go to Edie out of East Hemet. KN6 EMT. Edie? Signal, Edie. Sound like you moved in next door. All right. Thank you. Moving on down to the voice of the San Gorgonio Pass. I don't know what you're going to do 220 tonight or not. W6GRH, George.
No. Can't hear.
No George tonight.
Okay.
Ken, he's too busy. He doesn't. In fact, we'd have trouble with this 75-meter band this time of night. How about our old Elmer for SPARC with a new call sign, NJ6LN, Steve.
Hey, Mike, this is Steve, NJ6LN, and I'm slowly getting used to the new call sign. I don't confuse it too much anymore. How you doing?
Well, you're breaking up a little bit, but we're trying to put it together for you so that we can help you out the much we can. Anyway, good signal on it, Steve. Thank you. And I'll put my net controller down for me. Moving further down the list to my friend out at Whitewater there, WB6 OUJ, Dave.
Well, good day, everybody. WB6OUJ.
Thank you, Dave. You take care and have a good deal. Here's my old backup buddy, the post office guy, KF6POG, John.
This is KF6POG, and since I was your backup, that makes me VPLD2.
Very good, very good. And then there's the voice of Northern Beaumont. Well, no, the center of Beaumont, he keeps telling us. Here he's got him a light. He's been running around over there. K6RJA, otherwise known as Randy.
Well, thanks for doing the net there, Sam. I'm have no further traffic, so back to net control, K6RJA.
How's the Bridgecom sound coming out of the EOC?
You bring it on. I was wondering if you're going to run home or not. It sounds great, by the way. Good signal.
All right, thank you. Oh, how about congratulations? It all happened after I got on for Michael, KM6RRS. Michael, Mr. Extra, sir.
Well, thank you very much, sir. This is Michael again, KM6RRS.
Broken up a little bit, but I did get you in there, Michael. Thank you very much.
You didn't listen to the whole thing. He was broken even for me, and I'm in Sun Lakes, too.
And the watchdog for the alternate EOC, KJ6SOI, Ron. Ron doesn't do 220, but he's still the watchdog. Okay, let's go back to East Hemet over there, KM6SPY, Earl. Okay, no problem. Why don't I give you, I'll be nice and give you a counting on that one for sure. All right, Earl, we'll take care of that for you. Thank you. Moving on down the line now to WA6UIJ D1, Mike. Hey, Sam, thank you very much.
He's real weak.
Wouldn't have missed it for nothing. Mr. Director at Large, KJ6UUS DJ.
This is DJ, KJ6UUS with no traffic.
Tell you, I'm surprised with this radio and this antenna set up here. Everybody sounds like they moved in next door over by POG over there. The councilman, KM6UWI, Ed.
Good to hear you, Sam, and the rest of the 220 group. KM6UWI, Ed in Calamasa. Back to net control.
Thank you, Ed. A little white noise, but good audio. Got a good copy on you there. Let's see, Flip doesn't do 220. Mr. President, sir, then KD6, JZ, President Dave.
JJ. Hey, how's it going there, Sam? This is Dave, KD6ZJZ, and I'm hearing everybody pretty well. My radio receiver's not great, though. I couldn't hear Hammett. Anyway, back to net control, KD6ZJZ.
With this big antenna and everything we got here, they sounded like they moved in next door. They were so good. Well, thank you, sir. Moving on, do we have any late or missed members for the 220 net of the SPARC group? Hearing none, we'll move on down to the visitors, starting with W6OH, Mario out of Hemet.
Good evening, Sam. This is Mario, W6OH, Hemet, and you sound good here. Back to net.
Likewise, full scale on that, Mario. Good job. How about my old friend Ed now? KI680Q, Ed.
KI680Q. Evening, Sam.
No, Ed. I'll be darned. He must be busy doing something else. All right, that
What was that?
concludes the list as I have it.
Was he on the wrong
Is there
band?
any other visitors,
I'm
any other
listening to
members
SPARC
that
1
would
too.
like to
Maybe
check
that's what it
into
was.
the 220 net before it becomes closing time?
It was in there.
It was in there. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I don't know how you couldn't hear
Ed,
it.
back to net
That's
control,
weird.
K6RJA.
I could hear him too.
Okie dokie. Maybe I better cut that back to 1 on the squelch.
Where's Ed?
Okay, at 19:22 hours and 30 seconds, we're going to go ahead and close the extremely informal 220 net, turning the frequency back to normal control. KI6 NME clear. Everybody have a good evening, and thank everybody that participated. It was absolutely marvelous. KI6 NME clear.
Turn the frequency back to the scratch. Back to the noise that's there. Okay, I got YouTube Zoom back up.
Zoom's back on.
Back on. I can hear you guys now. Be careful.
Yeah, Dave,
Be careful what you
check
say.
in for me on 3945. I can't tune up.
You can't get her tuned up? Okay, let's see if I can get her tuned up. Yeah. Looks like it'll tune up. Okay, I guess I'm all set.
I was trying to tune it up on the Buckmaster, but it's just way on the site. I don't want to run out back porch and come back in and change it to 20 meters for code practice. So.
Yeah, I know it's hard to change. I heard Ron there. It was weak, but hello, Ron. KD6ZJZ.
KD6ZJZ. This is Ron. KD6SOI.
I'm doing great. Give Jeff KD6CA early. Gets his radio 129. KD6ZJZ.
Okay, Dave. Thank you very much. So, give Jeff an early. Thank you. KD6SOI.
Alright. I hear myself with the,
KD6ZJZ. This is WA6UIJ.
How's it going, Mike?
Oh, okay, Dave. Thank you. Did I hear you say that Jeff is having some problems with his radio?
No, he's just he's having trouble getting his antenna, his second antenna to tune to 75 meters.
Okay, so he'll probably make it, I'm assuming, to CW, but that's on 20 meters.
Yeah, Jeff, you gonna make it to CW? Put your thumb up. Yes, yeah. Jeff says yes on CW.
Okay, thank you. WA6UIJ standing by.
KD6ZJZ standing by. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn down the noisemaker, or at least turn
up a few of these unnecessary radios.
I don't need to hear the squelch or the scratch. Yeah, let's turn down some radios in case other people start to transmit. That's a good point.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah, DJ.
How many contacts did you have for field day?
I still got the list here if you want me to look.
Was it 14?
I think I had more than that, but I'm not sure. I had two lists. Here it is. Oh, maybe. That might be right. 6 plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, that's right. You got it.
They scored you all by yourself, but even underneath the San Gorgonio Pass Club for Section Orange. So I'm on the list on the web, looking at their list, and you're down at the bottom with San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club, and then your call sign, the number of contacts. And I thought maybe they were going to do that for all the individual call signs that turn their logs in, like Jeff, UIJ, and Pete. So there's only 4 of you guys. So I don't know where they scored you, where the rest of the people are.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's strange.
And it's funny because like I see the number Mike's talking about where there's a 2. Well, it's either a 2 or a 5 or a 1. There's no in betweens. So I don't know what that 2 actually represents. But I know our score's higher, so I know scores got added in. I just don't know. I wish they would have listed them all out.
Do they verify each contact electronically? I don't think so.
No, I think. Did you get a call, Dave?
No. Did I get a call from who?
Oh, from ARRL saying.
No.
Did you get contacted here and there, here and here?
The only person I talked to was DJ. I gave him my contacts to turn in. in a written form.
Now they do
that on an honor basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do have a disclaimer on there saying that they had a high volume of entries this year. And obviously, because
everybody was able to work at home, so that you
turn
got
in personal logs.
A lot of people, more people, working because they couldn't go to. That's actually kind of strange.
Participating.
Yeah.
Probably there was a lot of people going because there wasn't nothing else to do.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, that's true too. A lot of people not working, so a lot of people playing with radios.
There you go.
Yeah, we got a minute and 30 seconds, I say. Oh, let's see.
I need Rhode Island and Delaware for my WAS on CW.
Delaware. Wow.
Anybody hears them up there on CW, let me know.
You know, they could run over top of me, Jeff, and I wouldn't know the difference.
I can't tell a dash from a dot anymore.
Yeah, that's true. That's all I need.
I'll get you one on DMR if you want, but I don't know about CW.
Yeah, I want to stick with CW.
Okay. All right, Delaware shouldn't be that hard. At least with the conditions we're having now.
Yeah, maybe it'll get better. That contest the other couple of weeks ago was all United States and Canada, and that was really good. I got quite a few of them there. But
Cool.
And I heard one Delaware, but he wasn't on Logbook of the World.
They got to be on Logbook of the World, huh?
Well, that's how I can verify them. I don't do
easy way.
Parts.
Yeah.
Makes it easy.
Physical. There are a lot of people in Europe, especially, that are still into the QSL cards.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Maybe it ain't quite as expensive to mail cards over there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Evening members of SPARC.
It's time.
Gorgonio Pass Amateur
Meet you
Radio
guys.
Club. This is Ron, KG6 SOI, and I'll be your acting net control station this evening from my home QCH. Although this is a directed net, any stations with emergency traffic may break in at any time. This is an amateur radio informational net for the San Gorgonio Pass cities and towns of Bain, Beaumont, and the surrounding communities. For information on the times and frequencies of our weekly nets, please go to
It's not hearing
w6crc.org.
Ron.
Visitors are welcome and encouraged to check into the net after the regular roll call. Now for the announcements. The only announcement I have is club meeting time tomorrow night. Dave will have Zoom set up so you can join at 6:30 if you want to test. The meeting actually starts at 7 o'clock. Hope to see you all then, and hope we have a great week tomorrow night. Okay, that's the only announcement I have. Do we have anyone with further announcements? If so, please come in now.
KD6ZJZ.
KD6ZJZ, go ahead.
I heard old used junk out there. I don't think he can hear net control. So I don't know if you hear me, Dave, but we'll make sure you're checked in. KD6ZJZ.
Dave, this is WA6UIJ. I could barely hear him in there.
Yeah, I'll give him a call. WB6OUJ, KG6SOI, net control. Do you copy?
Yeah, I heard him double with you. So WB6OUJ, do you hear me, Dave? He's not there now. Anyway, KD6ZJZ, standing by.
Okay, Dave, I'm going to go ahead and give him a check-in. He was probably there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and begin the roll call at this time. If you hear a station and I don't respond, please give me a relay, if you would. Okay, N6 AGB, Joe's. KK6 BUW, Mike.
This is KK6 BUW Mike. Back to you.
Hey, good signal there, Mike. Good signal right across the street. Thanks, Mike, for checking in. Let's see, KF6BWH, Dick, are you out there? Okay, I take that as a negative. And Jeff was in early, KB6PA. How about W6DJM, Ed? Okay, negative. K6EMF, Gene? Negative. KK6FYE, Joe? Negative. W6GRH, George? Anybody have a copy on George? Negative. Okay, thank you much. How about N6HR, Ken? Negative. NJ6LN, Steve?
This is NJ6LN. Thanks for calling the net, Dave.
Dave?
Okay, Steve, thank you. That's Ron. How about KI6NME, Sam?
This is Kilo India 6 November Mike Echo. Mighty fine job there, Ron. Glad you stepped up and doing a mighty fine job. KI6 Enemy clear.
Well, you got a good echo, too, coming right across the street. Thank you. How about KJ6NRR, Pete?
Hello, Ron. This is Pete, KJ6NRR, checking in. Back to you.
Okay, Pete, got a good, you're almost 20 over for me tonight. And let's see, we had WB6OUJ, we checked him in. How about KF6POG, John?
This is John, KF6POG, and I've heard everybody well except OUJ on HF. Back to net control.
Okay, thank you, John. Hey, might have some grapefruit for you here one of these days. How about
Sounds good.
KF6QGR, Father Ron? That's a negative. K6RJA, Randy.
Well, good evening, Ron. Thanks for doing the net. This is K6RJA. You're just above the noise, by the way, but back to net control.
Okay, I got you at a good 15 over, Randy. You're coming in mighty fine. Thanks for the report. How about KM6RRS, Michael?
This is KM6RRS, Michael. I can barely hear you. I hear a lot of the other guys, but you're coming in kind of weak, but I did hear you.
Okay, Michael, thank you very much. I have you at an S9 right now. And I'm next on the list, KG6SOI. How about Earl, KM6SPY? Negative, WB6OUJ, Mike.
Ron, this is Mike, WA6UIJ. I've got a noise level right now that's about 10 over, and you're just below it. Could you give me a report, please?
I have you at 15 over, but you've been cutting out. I noticed that when you were talking to Dave earlier. I don't know if you have a mic connection problem or what.
Sounds fine to me.
Okay, I can't copy, Ron. I heard you in there, but anyway, give me a check-in.
All right, Mike, got you covered. How about KJ6UUS, DJ?
This is DJ, KJ6UUS with no traffic.
Okay,
Wrong.
DJ,
That was
thanks so
weird.
much. How about
You sound like you're on a different microphone,
KM6UWI,
DJ.
Ed? KM6UWI, Ed. That's a negative.
Weird.
How about WA6WFB, Tina? Negative. K6WM, Flip.
Flip. He tuned out on us.
Negative. KI6WOD, Scott.
Scott's off today.
Negative. KD6ZJZ, Dave.
Okay, how's it going? I hear myself, which is really annoying. Thanks for doing the net, Ron. And I'm hearing you 9 S9s. The noise level for me is S4. So you're doing quite well here. I heard most stations really well. The only exception was yours. You're actually the weakest station at 9 over, so everybody else has been stronger. So back to net control, KD6ZJZ.
Okay, Dave. Thank you much. Appreciate it. All right.
9,
that
S9,
completes
0
the
over.
75-meter roll call. Are there any late or missed members that would like to check in at this time?
KI6 enemy.
KI6 NME. Go ahead, Sam.
We got you 80 plus over here at this location.
Well, you're next door.
Okay, Sam. I got you.
Sam is a lot stronger than Ron.
Are there any
I don't know
later
why.
missed members?
I got Sam 30 over.
No, he's not a later missed member, but this is NJ6LN, and you're about 10 over at my location, Ron.
Okay.
Steve is
I
about
guess
S9
it's
for me.
the conditions tonight.
It's weird.
Okay. Thank you, Steve. Are there any visitors that would like to check in at this time? How about W6OH, Mario? Negative. KI680Q, Ed.
Conditions aren't good on 75.
Okay, negative. All right. Does anyone have any further traffic to the net? Okay, again, the announcements are the club meeting is tomorrow night on Zoom because of COVID-19, obviously. And he'll have Zoom ready to go here at about 6:30 tomorrow night. And the meeting starts at 7. Okay, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the fourth Thursday of each month, except this month, at Beaumont City Hall. But because of the virus, we're doing Zoom now. All members are urged to check in each week for an update of club activities. Please check your emails and visit our website at w6trc.org. I'd like to thank you all for checking in this evening. This is Ron, KG6SOI, and I'm assuming the Diddy Chasers are going to get together at 14.020. Is that correct?
Something like that.
Dave, can you try Mike W6UIJ, see if you can copy that?
Hey, Mike, are you guys going to be on 14020?
Affirmative, yes. I'm sorry, I just cannot hear Ron very well.
No problem. You got it right, Ron.
Okay, very good. All right. Thank you all for checking in. I'm going to close the net now at 1940 hours, and this is Ron, KG6SOI. Y'all have a great evening, and see you tomorrow.
Okay, and they meet up on 2 meters. I believe it's 146.8. KD6ZJZ, clear.
KG6SOI, clear.
All right, I'm turning off my radio. And I'm turning up.
Put mine to sleep.
Got my Zoom already up. Cool. Yeah, so I don't know. That was pretty good net, except 75 meters sucked tonight.
Well, you know, the rag chews on 75 meters at night's been in the dirt. You can't hear anybody.
So apparently the good conditions only extend to 20 meters.
Yeah, well, in the morning, 75 is
it good
great.
in the morning? Okay.
Yeah, but as soon as the sun goes down, it just goes away.
I know we've done it in the past, but maybe we ought to consider a test on a lot of the other frequencies to see if one other would be better.
You mean a different band for doing the HF net?
Yeah.
Is that what you're contemplating? Actually, I thought about that for a long time because it's difficult. 75 is probably the most difficult band to get up onto. It'd be easier for most people to get onto 20 meters.
Well, yeah, the antenna problem is a problem for most people.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be against that necessarily. We could change it up. I don't know. It's been a tradition. Is 3945 like such a tradition that we can't go away from it? That's our frequency.
Well, isn't 20 meters a little long? Don't it kind of want to bounce all over everybody?
That's true. There's that.
A few years ago, we tried using 40 meters.
Yeah.
And it was right on top of the AM frequency
that
they were. Yeah, I remember.
You picked a bad frequency. You picked what was that? 7020 or 7? I know what you're talking about because I've heard them before. 270.
Everyone kept going. Well, everyone's tuning up. Who keeps tuning up? And it's really what you were hearing the AM bleeding over.
Right.
And so I was able to. I was in Ventura at the beach at the time. I was able to flip over, and they were like, "Yeah, I hear them guys," and I don't know why those sidebanders can't go somewhere else. And
yeah.
So
now they've got there's a regular group on 40 meters on AM. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they were all up in the Bay Area running AM.
Yeah, and you could hear them real well. I mean, they get great transmission quality.
Well, hopefully the bands will come back here before long.
Yeah, 40 meters is probably still a better choice than 20, because you're right. It's going to go long. It's going to be, although in the evening. Maybe we ought to just do 10.
Well, this is KF6 POG, and you're sounding great. You're still 30 over here.
Whose noise is that?
Yeah, I just thought I'd check it out my connection.
Well, maybe a couple of us should do an experiment one evening about this time and see which one would seem to be the best.
Well,
it's not a bad thought.
I think half of the frequencies we use are in line with
the other person on the
Races and Aries also.
That's true.
A lot of, especially this
3940. I know they use 3945 on Races.
Yeah, Races. And then they have a 40 meter frequency and a 20 meter frequency too.
Right.
Somewhere.
Yeah, they're in there somewhere. I know that there's a 40 meter one.
Sounds good. KF6 POG 73.
It'd be interesting to do a different band. It would be kind of neat to change it up.
Well, like I said, we'd have to try a couple of us one evening, try it, and see where we'd end up, or if it would even work.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, a lot of people probably have antennas that are just for 75, or they're tuning up on 75, but maybe they can't tune up on 40 or 20. Just saying.
Yeah, it depends if they have a wire, because everybody runs wire.
Yeah, like Mike, I know Mike has a long wire running around his house. It probably works better on the lower bands than the higher ones. Yeah.
KF6 POG.
I did read that article. So, okay, Jeff, over to you. How did you?
Yeah, pretty much everybody I talked to on I-75.
Tuna 10s, BT.
Yeah.
In the May.
I muted Jeff. Okay, guys, I guess we're going to call it a quits, eh?
See you guys.
Sounds like a plan.
See you tomorrow night.
7-3.
Okay, thanks for having a Zoom so we could watch Randy play with his teddy bear.
Absolutely. I love it.
Anytime, I'm the paid entertainment.
We'll do it again tomorrow night. How about that?
There you go.
Okay. See you guys tomorrow.
He'll be here.
All right. See you at 6:30. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye, guys.
End it. Goodbye. All right. 7-3, guys. Thanks for listening in on our weekly net. Tomorrow we're going to have our weekly meeting. It'll also be on YouTube, starting at about 18:30 Pacific Standard Time. 7-3.